Well, the first state law in response to the tragedy at Sandy Hook has been signed into law by Governor Malloy.
It is a law to help first responders traumatized by what they saw that day. Our chief political correspondent Mark Davis here live with more on the Sandy Hook Workers Assistance Fund. Mark?
Hi, Sonia and Darren. Good evening, everyone, from the Hartford newsroom. Yeah, legislative leaders are still trying to hammer out, still working on those gun control proposals. But on this, there was no disagreement. Mental health experts say it will be at least a year before they really know the full psychological impact of the tragedy at Sandy Hook on the people of Newtown. But for the first responders that arrived at the school that day, the impact for many has been extreme already. Newtown Police Captain Joe Rios was among the first to enter the school.
There's been several officers that have been in and out of work related to post-traumatic stress disorder type symptoms.
Existing labor law in Connecticut for things like workers' compensation insurance and the heart and hypertension law never anticipated an event like Sandy Hook.
No, I don't believe so. I mean, the tragic events that took place on 12/14 have certainly changed all of us.
With first responders, labor and legislative leaders present, the governor signed into law the Sandy Hook Workers Assistance Fund.
The big worry was where the resources going to come from to fund the gap, the wage loss and the cost for mental health.
There's no existing law that would cover this.
That's correct.
The bill passed unanimously by the House and Senate last week. It facilitates a private donation fund to help the first responders, and not just the police officers.
The intention is to provide those resources for any of the members, anybody was affected, any first responder, which would be the teachers, the firefighters, police officers, nurses, anybody that was on the front lines of this event.
Coming together and doing the right thing for people who have been adversely impacted as a result of what transpired on December 14th.
In praising members of both political parties, the governor is obviously hoping that that spirit of bipartisanship will carry through and that some of his proposals on gun control can be passed. They're looking forward to perhaps taking a vote on something next week. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.